Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Friends Podcast, man. Thank you for joining us again here today. And if it's your first time, man, thank you for coming through and just listening to what we got to say today, man. So,
Absolutely.
without further ado, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Matt, and I am here with my co-host.
This is Rod, and as I always say, make sure you guys tune into all of our episodes. This is the Friends Podcast. Check us out on Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere that podcast be streaming. Like that's where we be at. So check us out.
Yes, sir. Everywhere you could even imagine, man, except for SoundCloud. But anyway, though, so we do on the Friends Podcast, we do solo interviews or like solo podcasts where it's just me and Rod, we chopping it up. But we also do interviews with great artists and stuff like that. So we got a special guest in here today. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh shoot, Tony Millions in the building, bro. I'm so damn high. I'm just listening. But yeah, man, Tony Millions in the building. What's the deal?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got Tony Millions up in here, man. So we're gonna have a good interview with him. So kind of let you guys know who Tony is, and definitely check his music out after you're done listening to this. We're gonna put all this shit into the bottom of the description box. So
Y'all definitely gonna be entertained.
most definitely. So yeah, let's kind of get into it like as we always do. So how was everybody's week? Let's go with you, Ryan.
This week has been pretty good for me. Just normal day to day. Checking out like a soccer game, like some sports and stuff like that, and the playing tournament and all that kind of stuff. The playoffs, getting ready for that.
Okay, that's what's. Oh, you talking about like the Nets and shit like that? Brooklyn
Yeah,
Nets.
the Nets and Clippers getting out of there. So
Yeah, that motherfucker's gone, boy. But okay. How about you, Tony? How was your last week?
Man, my week was smooth, bro. I just been submitted 2 songs to drop on streaming platforms. I got booked for like 3 shows. One of them an online show too. I don't know,
Oh
like
shit!
it's different. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's gonna be different.
Like on some metaverse shit, or just like how's that
Yeah.
gonna work?
Yeah, so it's like you like this little like spinning little thing, and I met with the dude the other day, and you could like walk around the room, and then like I guess people can sell NFTs and like things like that. So like it's like kind of like this, but like I'm like this little bubble type thing walking around. I'm gonna be able to like
Yeah.
people be able to walk up to me, and then it's like this virtual like room, like we like underground in the middle of somewhere in like
Oh
cyberspace.
shit.
But it was cool. I mean, I ain't tried it yet, but it's gonna be different. And then he could put like displays of like the music on a wall or like videos or like we could all like look like type
Mm-hmm.
shit. But you gotta access it from a computer. It can't be from an actual like phone or anything.
so is it live music or is it like you're gonna be in the studio giving out like doing your set or whatever, or are you just playing your music?
I'm gonna do it live like this, but I told him like just to be prepared. Like I'd rather have like a some videos like on a wall just in case worst come to worst. But like I'm gonna try to do it like this, play some beats and kind of go with it. Type, give him that.
Damn, that's crazy, man. Now there's so many ways to get money out here. I always say that like the metaverse shit, or just even performing online, like that's brand new, and you can be like one of the pioneers with this shit. So that's dope
Yeah,
to hear, man.
different for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I mean, for me, same old shit, man. I'm getting ready to move places. So getting all that shit, gotta help moms with some shit at the crib and shit like that. Editing, all that. That was pretty much my week. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this interview. So you wanna kick it off, right?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's learn more about Tony Millions and like where did that name come from, where you come from, and like because I've seen in some of your past music say you're from Toledo, but I know you're doing a lot in the Detroit area. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I was born in Toledo, Ohio. I moved to Michigan at a young age, so I am Michigan raised. You know what I'm saying? I relocated to Detroit like 5 years ago. I grew up in Royal Oak. I'd be in Toledo on the weekends. So I've relocated to Detroit about 5 years ago because it's where all the shows I was at. Getting and stuff like that, making moves out here. Relocated.
Yeah, that's good because I feel like it's not a lot of hip hop venues outside of the city. Like I can't even think of one. Maybe the Crowfoot in Pontiac, but
Yeah, I did that one before.
oh, you did Crowfoot. That's what's up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, everything is right there in the city for you. So how did everything come together? Like with your name? Like did you have other names before? Like was this always your name, Tony Millions?
So like this the crazy part. Like I got the name because when I first started rapping, like I started off singing first to be honest, but I stopped doing that, and then I ended up doing the rap music. And with the rap music, I was just gonna go by my regular name, which is very similar. And then my cousin, he made a mistake and called me Tony Millions. And then, it's just like we ran with it because like I got a million bars. Like I came out spitting hot shit like at a young age. So it's like, it might have been rough or rocky, but it's like, yo, this little kid, he talking that shit, like, like he kind of clever, witty. So it just became Mr. Million Bars, Tony Millions, got a million bars. People always assume it's money when they see the name, but then, once they get into the lyrics and actually start like figuring out like what I'm on, like I'm just growing as an artist giving bars. I just feel like I got unlimited bars. So that's where the, Tony Millions come from. Millions of
Hmm.
bars.
Yeah, I guess people do associate the millions with money, but yeah, you can have a million problems, you can have a million bars, you can have a million anything for real.
Exactly.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, so let's kind of talk about. So, how do you feel about what's going on in the rap game right now? Do you feel like it's in a solid place, or do you feel like some shit need to change, like overall?
I feel like it's it's different. Like I feel like it's two main styles that people run with right now, which is like the wave. But I don't ever complain. You just learn how to adapt. So I just feel like I'm personally like I'm not gonna run with those waves. I've never ran with a wave. I'm gonna just keep doing me, but I'm gonna try and do me in a way where it's unique. You know what I'm saying? And it can
Hmm.
still fit in today's, music. That's how I look at it.
All right, I'm gonna keep it 100. Well, I want you to keep it 100. What's the two styles that niggas running with right now?
All right. So here go the melodic one.
Okay.
I was with my niggas, we was fucked up. No, 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 we ain't had none, none.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I
yeah.
hate that shit because it's like I always try and be in a happy place, bro. Like, it's already real shit going on in real life. So, like, a
Hmm.
lot of songs, I feel like they a one time listen. Like, all right, this
Mm.
song might be the coldest, emotional, dope, connecting, but I don't want to feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put that on that much because it's gonna take me to a different mindset. Your music reflects your energy, bro. So it's like,
Yeah.
I can't get into all of that, and then every song be all whiny, and it's like, bro, I'm not depressed, so I, I, I can't get into it, bro. I like fun shit. Like that's like my aura always been bright, bro. Like I don't like I do like them. I even have some songs like that, but I try not to get into that mindset like that.
Yeah, that's not your vibe, like overall. Like you trying to put some positive, like, or just not like struggle music. I feel like that's kind of struggle music.
Yeah, like I don't want to think about struggling. Like I want to think about getting it. I want to imagine getting there. I want to talk about what's going on now, and like
Hmm. All right, that's number one. What's the other one? Other people running with like
like
triplet flow. Like,
so you got the guy like everybody use that Detroit flow. Like even people from out of town, they use that flow, and it's like it's cool. It's nothing wrong with it. But I feel like after a while, it's only so many ways you could do it. You know what I'm saying? But that gives room for people like Kendricks and things like that that just pop up out of nowhere because it's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I think it's a good thing because it's just leading us up to get the next big star. Like right now, we ain't got the. I feel like we don't have that main. Like I feel like that XXX dude was like the last craziest artist that just came out of nowhere. I feel like right now we need another, you know, artist that's like, generational, like Juice World or people like that or even Dolph or shit like that.
Is that like some of your influences, like when it comes to when you make music?
I do not really listen to any of them. It's just like I'm a fan of music. Personally, like I listen to X a little bit, but like I haven't listened to him in a while. But like I've listened to them. Like all had songs that like I really fucked with at a certain point in my life. But I mean, I shuffle through a lot of music, so like I kind of listen to a song. I listen to it. I wear it out, bro. So like maybe like a week or a week and a half. That's my shit, and then I'm on to the next song. It's not too many songs I go back to. You know,
Where do you go to like listen to music? Do you go to the clubs or the bars to get like a vibe, or do you just are you more like an introvert? You just stay in the, like your box and like just kind of create.
I'm like an internet person, so like whatever's on the blogs, whatever I stumbled across, like I might listen to. artist that got 20 plays, but I'm like, yo, this dude don't even know how sweet this shit is. You know what I'm saying? I might get that
Yeah.
nigga to 120 plays in the night, just those of like, yo, what's this, bro? Like,
Yeah.
like I don't know. So it's so many artists that like I guess I don't really like have a go-to artist that I just keep listening to. I just be, I find an artist, be listening to him heavy, you know.
When you say the internet, is that like Reddit or SoundCloud? Because I know a lot of people got off on the SoundCloud.
Spotify, YouTube, Reddit, Instagram, Twitter, hip hop blogs, like news articles. Like I find it anyway.
Now you said you kind of like move on from shit. Like sometimes when you listening to shit, do you ever listen to full albums, or is you like kind of be fucking with singles when you listen to music?
All right, so when I listen to full albums, I usually do that before like I'm getting ready to drop an album, just to like I start like listening to a bunch of classic albums and seeing like what I liked about them, and then
Okay.
like it kind of put me in a mindset. Okay, I'm gonna structure it like this. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's an artist I keep hearing about that I don't listen to or haven't clicked yet, but I keep hearing about them, I'd be like, I'm gonna dedicate a day to listen to like one album by this artist and see if I should start adding them into my playlist. Like,
Hmm.
and it's like, oh, okay, I get it. Dude, dope. He got this type of style. Boom. But I often don't have time to listen to like a full album now.
Yeah, it definitely take time to like actually digest the shit, and then you got to figure out like you got to be in this right mood sometime to listen to certain music. So I feel that, definitely feel that. Now, so kind of keeping talking about like the state of hip hop and stuff like that. Let's kind of talk about like marketing as an artist. Like, do you feel like over your time rapping, because you've been rapping for a couple of years, do you feel like it's gotten easier or harder marketing? And like, how do you market yourself in this day and age?
Marketing, shoot, bro. Like I use like Instagram, I use Facebook ads. I feel like those are helpful. I'm learning how to do the Spotify thing better and like getting more maximizing, plays out of that. So I mean I use all types of different ways to, I send out emails. Man, I be trying to do whatever.
Anything? Okay, that's what's up.
You got like a manager that works on that? Is it just all in the house, like you just doing everything?
Man, I've never had a manager. Like that's the crazy part. Like this whole time I've been doing this and like some of the things that I've pulled off, I've had no manager. So it's just like I look at it as talent, bro. And then like I be praying and stuff like, hey, like, I pray and then I just feel like I get blessed, doors open up because I know it's gonna happen, you know.
That's what's up. Praying and putting in that work, man, for sure. Okay, so let's kind of talk about like I guess like some of your songs and like songs you've been on. So like I guess when you drop like a song or when you have something in mind, do you prefer like solo shit, or do you like having features and giving features? Like, what do you feel like is where you shine the most?
Honestly, I like both, bro, because like I mean, sometimes you make a song and it's so dope. Or maybe it's just so you. It's like I can't really hear nobody else on this but me. Like so, it all depends. But then I do like working with artists. Um, I think it's fun working with artists too.
Yeah, how do you find the artists that you work with? I was looking at your Talk to Him Tony,
Uh
and some of the tracks that I was really fucking with was this artist with you, Big Saturn.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I see you had a few tracks with him on there.
Yeah, so Big Saturn, like he from Toronto. I bumped into him in Windsor when I was out there doing music. It was cool. Like I seen him at Mass Studios, and then we just been cool. So shit, he was over here, so like this way, so we linked up, and then I'm like, yo, I'm working on a project. We did like 3 songs, quick as hell, like. And, like I don't know, and I genuinely like rock with an artist, like I like to do a few songs with you at a time, like not just one, two, like let's do like 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying, man?
Is that kind of how what happened with like Nessie, the Rilla, when you guys like did a whole project, the
Yeah,
Bad
yup.
Boys?
Yeah, me and him we've done so many shows together that it was just like when we was both like out there in Canada, but like we was on the wave early, like as far as Detroit rappers, being in Canada, and we was in Windsor, so it just kind of happened because it was just like, bro, we out here from, we done been in Ohio, we done been Michigan, like then we just did the project. It came out crazy too.
Yeah, definitely. Y'all definitely go check out that one. Tony Millions and Nessie the Rilla for sure. So yeah, so you was over in Windsor and stuff like that. Can you kind of talk about like your recording process and like what's like your ideal like studio environment? Like, do you need hella people in there? I know you probably need to smoke, probably some drink.
Yeah, so it's kind of crazy because I noticed like when I record, I mean, like I used to write all the time, but so many times I done had like an iPhone with brick or iTouch with break or just some, man, I lose like hundreds of songs at a time, like
Damn.
300, yeah, like plus songs multiple times. So during the pandemic, I just was like, bro, I've been doing it for so long. Let me just try and just start talking in a mic, bro. I don't need to write this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Did that junk, bro. Did a project to stay home and smoke. And then I ended up getting Lil B on the remix to a song. And it's like, bro, he be freestyling. So like my freestyle that reached Lil B, like
Yeah, it's crazy.
it's like that shit dope, bro. I grew up like listening to his ass in high school.
Yeah. Damn, that's ridiculous. So why you ain't take it back to like the pen and paper? Like you just felt like, okay, let me do this shit off the top of the head.
Yeah, so it's just like I feel like at the end of the day, I looked at it like I could write or whatever, but I had like writer's block, and I was like, I'm not about to allow myself to stop being productive because of writer's block. Like, I'm just about to just start talking, like, I'm just about to just say whatever, stop, say whatever, stop, boom, boom. But it's not necessarily whatever though, but it's like it's easy to work that way because I could always go back and smooth it out if I did want to write it or get a general idea.
Yeah.
You get some real organic like styles doing that too. Something you wouldn't have thought of just writing.
Right, yeah, because I feel like you write it and you kind of have a sound, but if you spin the shit off the top, it's like, oh shit, I could do this flow, I could do this note, you know what I mean? So, okay, that's real interesting.
How did you find some of like the artists that you worked with that I saw on your Apple Music? You had this new single with Bizarre. I was like, man, where'd you find him at?
Oh, Bizarre, man, I bumped into his manager and it was up.
For real? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, now that's crazy, like, cause Bizarre, like, he been around for so long, so it sounds like everything you do is kind of just like organic, and it's like, oh, I'm finna bump into this person, I'm bumping into them, and we chop it up, and they like my vibe, you know, I like they vibe, and so it just kind of up from there, like you said.
Did y'all work in the studio together, or like no?
So that song I punched in that too. Like the song with Lil B, I freestyled that with the punch ins. The song with Bizarre, I did the same. I did it right from this studio I'm talking to y'all from right now, bro.
Oh
Like,
shit, okay.
yeah, just like this on this mic. Like, it's like, but it's not just me though. I got this co-engineer, bro. Co-engineer. Like Quick Tunes be mixing all my music. He the GOAT.
Okay, yeah, shout out to Quick Tunes then. That's what's up.
What about that record with Sada Baby? Tell me the story how that happened.
So shoot, bro. I was at this showcase or whatever. We just like bumped into each other. Did a song. But it was easy. Like it's just like I just be bumping into people, bro. I just like feel like timing be, you know what I'm saying? Like you just bump into people. Like bro, let's do a song.
hmm
That's it.
Like you said, it's up. Now, kind of talk about like, we from like America and shit like that. So, kind of talk about like overseas rap. Do you even fuck with overseas rap or like music at all, or like, do you plan on working in that arena?
I've definitely had international features. Like I worked with an artist from South Africa. It reached out for a feature. I did a feature recently. I think it was like around November. A rapper from Israel. I didn't even know they
Mm,
be spitting out there, bro.
I had
But
no idea.
yeah, he got me on a track. It's kind of dope too. Like uh, he ain't dropping it yet, but like. Yeah, I was like, wow, he just hit me up like, hey, I want to work with you. Like, I was like, all right, this the price. Boom, we got it in.
Bro, that's crazy. Israel, shit, yeah, like you said, I didn't even know they rapped out there. That's some new shit to me. Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know what that would sound like. Like, what's the beat?
It's like I don't know. It's like Something like that, and then he like kind of harmonizing, you know. But yeah, I definitely send it to y'all when he drop it.
Is it kind of like pop or like?
I would say like pop rap, more on the pop rap side. My voice was raspy that day. That's another reason why I like punch-ins too. So like I kind of sounded, I felt like I was in like my Jada Kiss. Like my voice was raspy. I had my son on my lap too, and I was just rapping, bro. He was just sitting there, just looking. Yeah, it was like, all right, boom.
Yeah, so let's kind of talk about that. You just brought up your son, so kind of talk about like fatherhood and what that experience has been like, and like if it's made any changes in your life, like up to this point.
Yeah, bro, it's definitely made changes. Made me definitely rapping better. Cause I'm like, man, my son gonna grow up listening to this. Can't grow up thinking his daddy ass. Cause
Yeah,
that ain't gonna be right. And I can't move like that. So every
yeah,
song I've been making, I just been expanding, growing more, stepping outside the box, and just seeing more what I could do. You know, and then yeah, man, it's just fun just watching them develop.
hmm yeah. I could imagine. So like, kind of talk about. With that being said, talk about like a day in the life of Tony Millions. Like what you do, like when you first wake up. You writing, like listening to beats, or like how does that kind of process work?
Shoot, bro, when I first wake up, I'm probably making a cup of coffee, like off the rip, like
Okay, like get
because
some energy. Okay,
I'm a coffee dude. I drink like probably 3 to 4 cups a day.
damn.
Like
Okay,
I need it to stay up. But I be sleepy, so like the coffee just balance it out. But I think it's because of the weed smoke too. It just
yeah,
it's like it neutralized. So it's like, all right, you just up and high versus being high and sleepy. No, you up and high. Boom.
yeah.
But no, so then like, I might have my son, we might get up, I chill, feed him, stuff like that, change his diaper. Um I do make music, so I just had days where I lock in harder than other days, but you know,
Like having your son and everything, that probably inspires you.
yeah, for sure it do. Like, just trying to be the best role model possible as far as like physically and physical form. I'm with them a lot, and just like the cool things, like leaving the room and watching them cry. Like, yo, you wanna, all right? Or like, bro, the other day he was laying down. No, I sat him next to me. He just kicked his legs out and jumped down. Like he not walking yet, but it's like the fact that you just figured out. I just watched you figured out how to get down. Like, or
Yeah.
like when he first recognized he had his toes and fingers, like he looked down and like got the wiggle in his hand, like just little stuff like that. Like, it's dope. Like, cause you watching this stuff happen in real time. Like, oh, he
hmm
just realized how to jump down. Cause right now he pulling himself up and trying to go from side to side, like letting
yeah.
go and hurrying up and grabbing the neck. Like I'm like, he about to be walking soon. So
Yeah, in a minute for sure.
That's what's up.
So let's switch it up totally. So let's talk about weed. So first off, indica, sativa. How you feeling about that?
I definitely prefer indica.
Oh, that's why you
Sativa,
need the coffee.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Sativa, cool, but sativa, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, a sativa might be fun if you was trying not to be that high or something. But
hmm
like, why you trying not to be that high though?
yeah. No, that's real. Okay, so indica. Okay, and then so like, what you fucking with papers, blunts, bongs, like how you smoking?
Man, I've tried so many different forms, bro. But like lately though, I've been on the joints, like, cause like when I had my son, I just realized like I want to give him more years in my life. I'm not gonna stop smoking, but I will switch the papers and stop smoking them backwoods, cause that's heavy, that's harsh. And then I realized too, I gotta smoke less, when I smoke joints, because I don't think people realize like when you smoke them woods, like you really be craving that nicotine. And
hmm
sometimes you get high off of backwood and your head hurt. I don't know if you ever had this happen off of wood. You had to lay down, then you got
Yeah.
back up and had to smoke again. Like, I don't like that weird shit, bro. I got to
Yeah.
thinking about it, like, bro, I can't be doing this. So ever since I switched the joints, it made me remember like when I first started smoking how the weed tastes. And it's like now I know that it's just weed, you know, or like I might hit the G pen if I'm like in a rush or something too. Those be cool.
You got like the weed roller, or you do it all by hand?
I do it all by hand. Like I even like make my own filters too. You know,
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's those the raws, right?
yup, yeah, they're all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what's up. Now what you fucking you like? I'm sure you probably, cause you probably smoke a lot, so I'm sure you fuck with like some Zaza, like you fuck with like the top shelf type shit.
Yeah, I saw it like in one of his songs. He was like only smoking $60 A's.
Oh yeah, yeah, bro. Like you gotta smoke the gas, bro. Like
Yeah,
I like shit. Like I like blue cookie. Blue cookie pretty cool. Man, that's straight. I like gelato. I'ma always be a gelato person. I fuck with that. Um Shit, bro. I even like sour diesel, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
What
Shit,
was your what
strawberry.
was your start into like the weed game? Like when did you like begin and like how did that get going?
Hey, bro. So shit, you know that Up in Smoke tour by Eminem and all of them, and back in the day with
yeah.
Snoop
Mm-hmm.
Dogg, bro. I used to watch that tape all the time, and I knew at like a young age, like when I grow up, I want to smoke weed. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but that shit gonna happen. You know, I just knew
Yeah.
in my mind. So, shit, I started smoking probably around, I think I was like going on 15, and then me and this dude like smoked out of the water bottle. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day
Oh
type
man,
shit. And
yeah, I
then
did that. I did that shit back in the day. No, that's like one of the first things. Like niggas can't you can't go to the store and get like some papers or like you can't get like a pack of swishes at that age. So you just trying to find something.
yeah, that junk was wild, bro. Like I had just seen the movie Training Day, like right before that. Like, and remember when dude like drug dude and he was like high as hell tripping,
Yeah.
bro. I felt like that for 3 days, bro.
God damn.
And I was like, I ain't smoking, bro. But then I ended up, trying it again. But yeah,
Okay. Damn. Yeah, I think my first time was like a little bowl, like them little glass bowls.
yeah,
Yeah, them shit's trash though. Like I feel like it don't taste the same like in the blunt and like the paper. Like it's not the same,
for sure.
you know. But so like let's talk about kind of like munchies and shit like that. Like what did Tony Millions be snacking on? Like, or do you even get like munchies from weed at this point?
Honestly, I don't really get the munchies, but sometimes you want to get eat good shit. But like for me, I like to eat and then smoke. I don't like to smoke and then eat because
Uh
eating bring my high down. So
okay.
I'd rather eat first. But I'm not one of them people that gotta smoke to eat. Like if I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat, you know. But
I
but
feel that.
yeah.
Speaking of eating, so like what's kind of like some of your favorite joints in the city or like just around here like to eat? I'm sure probably like Coney and like what's like, what's your favorite restaurants around here?
Shoot, bro. Man, I fuck with Jamaican pie heavy.
Oh yeah, 8 Mile.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What you be getting
Jamaican.
from the oxtails, the curry goat?
No, I be getting the jerk chicken with the plantains and the red beans and rice
Mm-hmm.
and the cabbage.
Shit, I might have to go up there today for real. Yeah, that's that shit. Now we kind of talked about everything about Tony Millions and stuff like that. So kind of talk about how do you balance like your life as Tony Millions and your life as just yourself, like your personal and your artist life. Is that tough or like how do you kind of balance those two?
It's not really hard to balance it because like I'm me. Like whether I went to work or school or wherever, like everybody call me Tony Millions. So like it's not like I'm trying to be nothing. I'm not. I'm honest about what I do. So like everybody just you know they embrace it because I'm not lying, bro. I'm not hiding that. Like you know I tell anybody I'm Tony Millions. Like if you gonna fuck with me, you gonna fuck with me, bro. You not, I mean, shit.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I guess if you ain't faking the funk out here, then I guess it's easy to just be like, okay, well, this is me every day. You know.
Right, like they know I'm a music artist. Like everybody know that. Like it's not like I'm not. I don't lie about this shit.
Yeah.
So when you like, if you could tell like your younger self, what would you tell him?
My younger self,
Yeah.
mm, I would probably it really ain't much you could tell your younger self because you don't know because the shit happening. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't really. I couldn't tell my younger self anything because
You want to be
like
like you on the right path, like just keep going, or like what would you like say?
like if I met me type shit.
Yeah, if you just had like a quick conversation, be like, yo, like you doing the right thing, or like what would you change something?
Uh, I mean, I would just probably the only thing I'd do is probably drop all of it. Like every time I lost songs, I said I probably should have just hurried up, recorded them, put them out, like that type of shit. Like, that's the only thing I can really think of is like the songs that I lost, or like files I wrote the whole song and was geeked up about, and was like, I'm gonna do an album, or I'm gonna do this album, this album. I got 6 albums lined up. Everything is written. When you first start rapping, you super organized. Like, oh, I'm gonna drop these 7 albums. This one gonna be about this. This gonna be about that. This. Oh, I got them all done. Then it's like, boom, they gone. So it's like maybe I would have recorded them as I was, or maybe learn how to buy beats earlier, like because when I didn't even know about buying beats at the beginning, and I used to drop everything on SoundCloud, and like SoundCloud not that big like compared to like YouTube. So like, I would have focused on YouTube over SoundCloud probably, you know.
Okay, so you still would have kind of did the same thing that you're doing. You still would have been a rapper, but you kind of would have conducted yourself different, kind of.
Yeah, I would have used different platforms. I would say like different social media platforms. Like I would
Got
probably
you.
have used those like on a earlier or later, or focused on a different one over another one.
So I heard earlier you talking about you have like a lot of shows and everything booked up. Do you kind of enjoy and being in the studio and recording more? Or do you like performing on stage?
Um, I like I like being on stage because like at the end of the day, like I look at music, being an artist, you kind of entertainer as well. So like if you could perform the songs and it's good and you get, the people's reactions, I feel like that helps out because you're selling the music to them. You selling the image, you selling the vibe.
Hmm.
And you can't really sell the vibe in the studio. Like you could record it, but that's both parts are equally important though.
What do you like most about the shows? Is it the fans, the reactions, or is it the groupies after the show? Like people really just loving your shit. Like what is it about performing live?
It's for sure the reactions. Like that's definitely the good thing. Like, cause you can see people like you might see somebody in the crowd with the straightest face because they never seen you before, trying not to crack. And you say a punchline that's so hard, they start cheesing, like, but they trying not. You seeing them fight that cheese in real time, like, yeah, this shit cold, like shit like that. It's like, yeah, you fight that shit, I can see it, yeah, like that shit. Or it's just cool. Or I like the personal connection too, because people could walk up to you like, "Yo, that's dope," da 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 da. Like or shake their hand, or if they want to take a picture with you, things like that.
What's like the your favorite show that you've done so far? You said you've been all over Canada, Ohio, Michigan, probably some other places. What's like your
Yeah.
favorite place?
Um. Shoot, like my favorite show.
You can name
Ooh.
off a couple.
I mean, South by Southwest was like really fun when I did that. I ended up performing in front of Sway in the morning.
Oh
And
shit.
he said Tony Millions in the bill. Well, he
Oh
tried to
yeah.
he tried to cap on me a little bit. It was kind of funny though. He said I'm gonna upload it. I gotta figure out which phone it's on though. But it was on my old Instagram page before it got hacked. But yeah.
Do you still get like butterflies, or like do you still get nervous like going up to crowds at this point, or is it kind of just like smooth sailing for you?
Smooth sailing, bro. Like I never like all right, my last time getting butterflies was like last performance in high school, and like I was getting them, and then I just like thought about it and I stopped. And I'm
Mm.
like, bro, all of these people is just people, bro. Like in my mind, like as I'm performing, I'm just thinking like these are just people. What the fuck am I nervous for, bro? Like, so now like it's nothing. I personally like I'm gonna just do it. Like, cause what's going like I gotta do it. Just get up there and do that shit.
Hmm. Yeah, no, that's real. That's real. And like, do you? But I guess like when you're not recording and making music on stage, like you clubbing, you strip clubbing, like like going to bars, like what kind of shit do you do like outside of music?
I mean, I had a show at a strip club, but like I've had a few, but I'm not like a strip club dude. Like
Mm.
I don't know, it's booty everywhere, bro. Like I just
Yeah.
can't see myself just going to like booty central, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
but no, like and then too, like I'm not about to be in that boy making it rain. I gotta put my money in the music, bro. It's still places I'm trying to get to. Like I don't really I'm more like a smoke, make music, you feel me? Like get online, network, you know.
Oh, so you don't even like to go to clubs or bars or nothing like that?
No, see, I'm not really like a club or like. All right, I've always been like the type of person. If I'm out and about, like I attract strangers, and I always got like my guard up. I'm always like just trying to scope the surroundings, people's going on, and then like I just realized like the way I was raised and just being told what's out there just kind of keeps my mind like I have that like okay, like let me see what's going on, what they on.
Yeah,
Like I got
yeah.
that quick senses, so like I don't like feeling like that because it makes my anxiety, you feel me, go up. Feel like I'm like who, like I'm looking around, like people, it's some crazy people out in the world, bro. You might have some unwanted conversations, like bro, like I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, if I'm just chilling, I ain't got to deal with it, bro. I could just make music. I could put a beat on. I could network.
Yeah, get you some money for real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have thought that's like where you probably meet most of your people you work with, is probably just out and about.
I mean, like music related stuff is typically like I go to like if it's a feature on the floor, or, like an event or something that makes sense and I'm booked for it, I go to it. But I'm not really like I don't really just be like dangling.
That South by Southwest. So that was just like you like just internet kind of just networking and doing it that way. It wasn't like out and about. You met somebody.
Or like the South by Southwest.
Yeah, or they saw you perform or something like that.
Yeah, that was through like a promoter that had booked me, had linked me up with another promoter that booked people for that.
Mm, okay.
I kind of talk about. I know you kind of said that you don't really have like your go-to artist, like a rapper or singer, or anything like that, too much. But do you have any favorite producers of all time? Like anybody that you like really, if you hear a beat by this person, like yeah, I'm fucking with that.
I'll probably say more so artists. I could probably give you answers to that over producers.
For real? Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Do you make your own beats, or where do you go to get your beats?
Oh, I just formed like friendships with like producers on like social media, like talk to them, show them my music or listen to their music. We chop it up. Where you from? I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Let's work.
Is there anybody coming up that you would like to work with that you would like to bump into, like specifically?
Like a famous artist.
Well, anybody that you just like, oh yeah, like I'm definitely trying to make some shit with him. Like you said, you listen to somebody with 20 plays, so it's like anybody that you really want to reach out to and kind of get some shit going with, like within the next, couple months, couple years.
Yeah, when I was looking at that dude, "Where's My Backwoods" tape, like the cover, I was like, it's kind of giving me like Wiz Khalifa type vibes.
Yeah.
Would you want to work with him? Would you want to work with like, or who do you see yourself working with, like coming up, if anybody?
Shoot, I would love to work with Wiz, bro. Shit, bro. Dope. Actually, like, what's her name? Amber Rose was listening to one of my songs on Instagram too, which
Oh
is pretty
shit.
cool.
Okay.
Uh, I had a song called Luster Love. She was vibing to it, but yeah, like Wiz is definitely dope. I would love to work with him. I want to work with Wayne, bro. That's what I really want to work with, though.
Yeah.
I feel like Lil Wayne. I feel like it'd be so many bars, bro, in a song with me and Wayne, bro.
Hell yeah. No, that would be dope.
That's like a dream feature right there.
Yeah, Wayne, if you're listening, hit up Tony Millions. We got to get that motherfucker cracking right now for sure.
When you look at your audience, like who do you think your audience is?
My audience, so like according to Spotify, it looked like 18 to 34 is like the ages that listen to my music. Like
Okay.
that's like the prime ages.
No, so is it like people in like the hood of Detroit, or is it kind of like more? Would you say white fans, or like when you look at your shows, like what's your audience look like, and like who are you trying to? Or you? It doesn't really matter who the audience is to, like whoever wants to listen, kind of thing.
I mean, really, people who like stoners, people who like bars, people who like vibes, people that like originality. Um, I would say so. I feel like that's why it's a wide range. Like 18 to 34, that's a wide range. So I feel like I got something for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, when you think, oh, that's just people who go to work, and they be like bumping some Tony Millions.
yeah, because I really don't like. I like the lowest. It looked like under 18. It wasn't that high, but I mean, I'm looking at like 18 to 34. That's a big gap. Like you can do fun songs, you can do serious songs, you can do you know songs about being real songs, like whatever you got to do, because that's a large demographic.
And when you making your music, does that change anything? Like looking at your audience?
I just try and make a song for I try and make a song for everybody, bro. Like I just try and if I'm feeling like this one day, I'll make something like that. If I'm feeling like that one day, I'll make something like that.
And when you kind of like hear a beat, like what are you trying to listen for? Like when you know, like okay, I'm about to rap over this shit. Like, is it the melody? Is it the drums, 808? Like, what kind of come out to you first when you actually hear a beat?
Playback factor, but now like the bass. The reason why I say the bass is because nowadays there's so many artists, like your beat selection got to stand out. Like so now I'm not even trying to waste my bars on like mediocre beats. Like I'm finding stuff that I really like, and I'm like, you know really trying to make that one record.
Mm-hmm.
So you work hand in hand with like when they're making the beat, or you kind of just find a beat and just go with it.
I like find a beat and get the track outs, or like if I'm working with a producer, like I have worked together with some producers, so it all depends on how the song come about.
What's some of like your favorite songs from like your album? Because I see you just released "Go For It," and it seemed like you're kind of putting out some fun party type records.
Yeah, yep. So you said what's some of my favorites I recently dropped off the albums?
Just in general, what's some of your favorite songs for people who may have not heard Tony Millions before?
I say yeah, go for it. It's a dope track for sure because it's new, so might as well talk about that one. Blow My High is pretty fun. I like 100%. It's a pretty good song. Uh,
Yeah, I was fucking with that one.
Appreciate it.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, what do you feel like set Tony Millions apart from the rest? Like, what kind of make you stand out?
What makes me stand out?
Yeah, like what kind of like what makes you different from the rest? Like, when somebody like, oh, I'm about to listen to Tony Millions, like, what makes you like, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
yeah.
I feel like it's like the wittiness, the swag. It's like I don't know the it's like it's organic, bro. I feel like I got like a unique voice. Like you can't really think about another artist that sound like me. Like if you play my music amongst like other people that you're gonna be like, who is that? Or if you put it in a playlist, it's gonna be like, who is that? It's gonna, uh, you know. I don't really feel like I sound like anybody.
Yeah, yeah, you do kind of got a unique voice too on the track. Now, I guess like, so what can people look forward to like in the future? Like, I know you said you started off singing, like you're gonna do some more melodic shit in the future. Like you got an album dropping this year, another album. What can people look forward to like in 2022 and 2023 from you?
Yeah, I got a song dropping on May 27th called For Everybody, and then I'm just playing with the melody a little bit on there. And that's a pretty dope song. I'm working with a producer from I think Finland on that one, and his name Kenny Kama. And then, like I said, I met him online through I was on BeatStars. Yeah.
Okay. Any videos coming up? Any shows coming up?
Yeah, so I got a show on 420 at the Reef
Hey,
dispensary. Then I got another one on April 26th on like, so I got a couple.
okay, that's what's up. Yeah, we definitely gonna make sure we put everything in the description box.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to get more into like how do you do your videos? Do you just you have an idea going into, or do you just let the videographer kind of go to work on what you think the idea is?
Both. It all depends. Like, sometimes I have something in mind. Sometimes, I will let them have the creative direction. Like, I'm easy to work with, so if something makes sense, we could do it.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, you definitely got a lot of videos out and everything, so people should definitely check that out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna put everything in the description for Tony Million. So definitely go check out all his music and stuff like that. Run this shit up. Check out his Instagram and everything he got going on. But we definitely appreciate you for coming through, Tony Millions. I guess any last words before we get up out of here?
Nah, bro. Shoot, man. Just like look for that for everybody dropping on May 27th. I got 21 Blunt Salute dropping on 420. I said them just my most recent songs. After that, I might put together an album for this year. It all depends. I dropped two last year. I talked to him, Tony, and I ain't rich yet. So this year I probably drop one. If not, I might drop two in 2023.
What about merch or anything? You got anything like that going on?
Merch. Yeah, I was thinking about getting some merch, bro. Like, I had this one homie. He used to like do some dope merch. His name was Austin, but he passed. But he made this hat right here. Shit was dope because, like I said, we went to Royal Oak High School, and then he got the RO because his dream was to get the LA. But he
Mm,
started in RO. But like, yeah, it was just like myself though. I plan on making some merch in the future for sure. Though I'm a definitely. I got some ideas for sure.
Especially if all these shows going on. You know, people love
Yeah.
merch.
Yup. Definitely. I'm about to get into that for sure.
mm-hmm. Well, yeah, like I said, man, we definitely appreciate you for coming through, man. Definitely don't be a stranger. Come back through when you promoting something. This has been the Friends Podcast, man. We about to get up out of here. Peace out.
You already know. Stay up.
Peace out.
Appreciate y'all.